What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with a weekly reading. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would gratefully appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, everybody, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Cancer. So we're gonna go ahead and get it popping. Shout out to Sierra, thanks for tuning in. Shout out to Team Cancer. I do want to say, everybody, before we go ahead and get started, if you're interested in a personal reading, check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. Link in the description box below. Right now, if you guys want to get yourselves 25% off on a 15-minute personal reading with me, head over to my website, go to the 15-minute personal reading tier, and at checkout, use code POPPIN24. That's going to be POPPIN 24 at checkout for 25% off. It's going to last all September long, so feel free to take advantage if you're interested. Nonetheless, guys, as you can see, this is a weekly, not a daily. This week I'm going to be incredibly busy, so I figured, you know what, let's get a weekly reading out for everybody on top of September readings going to be that are going to be uploaded tomorrow. Get some of those out for this week for you guys too. So instead of having, you know, just one read essentially for the week, you know, and not continuing the rest of the dailies, I'll give you one entire weekly for everybody to cover the energies here from the 10th today to the 16th. Okay. With that being said, I'm gonna say what's up, and then we'll go ahead and get started. What's going on, Veronica, Angie? Hey, Miss Mary, what's going on? Dawn, Fawn, Kevin, Amanda, what's poppin'? Josh, what's going on, guys? Healing Hearts, hello. What's going on with you? What's going on, Bridget? Hey, Marlene, what's up? How are you? I hope you've been doing great. Hey, Stratosphere, what's going on? Jennifer, hello, hello. All right, guys, without further ado, let's get it popping. We're starting out here with Team Cancer, so let's see what's going on here for your week ahead. Okay, what insight and information, please, is showing up for Team Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Moving on in from the 10th through the 16th, what do we got showing up, everybody, for the zodiac sign here of Cancer? Moving throughout the rest of the week. Let's go ahead, Cancer, and get it popping. We're going to get ourselves here about 2 more shuffles, and we'll see what we got going on. Hey, what's going on, Angelita? Hey, very happy Mondays. Lori Lee, hello, hello. Welcome in, guys. All right, Team Cancer, let's go ahead and see what's up. Starting out here with the overall energy for you, we have here the Star card. You could be connecting here possibly with an Aquarius for a few of you. Taking a look here at the current energy, Cancer, we have here the Ace of Wands, what it is you're dealing with. We have here the 8 of Swords in reverse, and taking a look here at the outcome for you is going to go ahead and be the 10 of Swords in the reverse position. So, Cancer, let's jump on into it and see what we got going on. First things first, moving into your week, we begin here with that Star card, and then we're pairing that Star card here to the Ace of Wands in the upright position. So this week is very innovative. It definitely seems to me like there's a lot of inspiration coming up here for many of you. You might feel inspired to start chasing your dreams here. Just throwing that out there, because you got a Star card and an Ace of Wands. Definitely a great combination for feeling like you're ready to pursue a dream or something of that nature. However, looking at what you're dealing with here, 8 of Swords reversed, I feel like, Cancer, if you've been in your head about where you want to align yourself, what your dream is, or what you're trying to get done, you're getting out of your head this week. This is the time where you're finally saying, okay, I'm done standing in my own way. I'm going to make sure that I get to where I want to go. Looking at the outcome here, 10 of Swords reversed, I'm not giving up. Maybe prior, you might have felt like you wanted to give up. Maybe you were incredibly or severely in your head, Cancer. However, I feel like this week something's changing here. You're feeling very inspired. You're getting ready here to get back on track so that you can go to the Star. And that Star card is where you wish to align your energy, where you wish your future to be, etc. So it does seem like a time where a lot of the dust is settling. I'm not sure why you felt like you were so in your head, or what you were in, kind of in your head about, essentially. But at the end of the day, that seems to be getting cleared out here, moving on into this week. So confidence is being restored here in Cancers, which I love. But besides that confidence, you're moving yourself once again out of your head, getting refocused and getting excited here to move yourself positionally where you want to go. So Cancer, this looks absolutely fantastic. I love it for you. And best of luck towards wherever you're wishing or desiring to align. Maybe some of you here have a dream you're getting ready to chase and start. Maybe others of you have an opportunity showing up up and maybe you've had a lot of doubt, but you're removing that doubt and saying, you know what, I'm going to go for this opportunity this week. However, though, the number one thing that I'm happy about too, 10 of Swords reversed here. Cancer, I'm not giving up. I'm not backing down. I'm not going to be stuck inside my head. I'm just going to go for it here. Okay, so it looks really, really good. Cancer, take it, of course, if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but you're looking at a pretty fantastic week here. I feel a lot of confidence coming in here for you. Hone in on that and make your dreams happen, okay? All right, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did start out here with our zodiac sign of Cancer. We're going to go ahead and we did water first, so let's do water, fire, air, and earth. Jumping into our fire, let's have a look here at Team Leo, baby, and see what we got going on. What insight and information is going to be popping on in here, please, for our zodiac sign of Team Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Moving throughout the week, what do we got in store here for the zodiac signs of Team Leo? Moving throughout the week. All right, Leo, one more shuffle coming into play here for you, and we'll see what we got going on. Team Leo, baby, overall energy for you is the Lovers in reverse. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the Justice card. What it is you're dealing with, we have here the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and looking at the outcome for your week, Five of Cups in reverse as well. Leo, I feel like you need a break from someone or something, and it kind of feels more like a someone than anything, but it could be a something. Maybe some of you need a break from your job or a break from, you know, some sort of hobby, but I think for the vast majority of you, it kind of feels like you need a bit of a separation from a specific person. It could be a Gemini or a Libra here. These are the air signs showing up in your reading, but I do see here with the Lovers reversed and the Justice in the upright, it's like I would feel more balanced if I was disconnected from somebody this week, because we haven't been on the same page. Looking at what you're dealing with here, Six of Pentacles reversed, the card of not being on the same page, the card of not being in resonance with one another. So I feel like for you, Leo, it's been a bit of a tough time connecting with somebody here. Maybe you've been bickering with someone. Maybe it's been kind of hard to get along. And keep in mind, if it's not a person, maybe it's just been tough or difficult with your work or something else. But I think that in the past, when you've wanted to take space, you have felt guilt. However, though, moving into your week, looking at the outcome here, Five of Cups reversed, it's like there's no guilt here. I'm not going to feel guilty anymore for this. I think that separation or distance right now is the best bet. I need a bit of a break from somebody. You know, at the end of the day, absence makes the heart grow fonder. I think from your perspective, you feel that taking this break would make you feel better about reconnecting. I think right now you just feel like you have had a difficult time resonating with someone or something, and you need your space so that hopefully that space can help you reconnect in a very healthy way. And also, space can be very healthy here as well. So don't hesitate to take your space, guys. If it's needed, it's needed. And I do feel like overall, that's what's going to be happening here for you. So take that, of course, if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Leo, thanks for tuning in nonetheless. By the way, I am noticing, guys, the connection seems a little bit wonky. Please let me know if you were able to audibly hear that reading. I don't care if it was lagging or anything like that, but as long as you guys heard the messages, that's the most important part. So definitely do let me know. But either way, Leo, take your space when it's needed. Appreciate you tuning in here anyhow. And hopefully, you know, after some space, you can reconnect with somebody and get back on that same page, okay? All right, beautiful lions, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you very much for tuning on in. So we've done our water and our fire. Up next is going to be our air signs. We'll be checking out the lovely and amazing Aquarian. So Aquarian, do stay tuned, and let's go ahead here and get it popping, all right? What insight and information, please, is going to be showing up here for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Moving on into the next 24 hours. What do we got here for our Aqua gang? Moving on into the next 24 hours. Let's go ahead and see what's up, man. Hopefully some awesome sauce. Hey, Jocelyn, how are you? Appreciate you tuning in, love. Taking a look here at the overall energy for Aquarius, we got here a Six of Cups. Aquarius, you might be connecting here with a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Taking a look here into the current energy, we got a Two of Pentacles in reverse. What you're dealing with here, Aqua, we have a Empress card in the upright. And taking a look here at the outcome for Aquarius is going to be the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position as well. Aquarius, you could be dealing with quite a few different signs. We have Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, and Leo coming up here in your reading, so take what resonates. But first thing standing out to me here, Six of Cups showing up here, Two of Pentacles in reversed. These two cards are pretty much saying right now, I have a strong connection here or I have a strong history here with somebody, but I don't know if I want to progress going forward. You know, Two of Pentacles reversed here says, I'm not sure I want to continue to juggle a situation or continue a situation. I kind of want to entirely pull back. I think that the vast majority of you are recognizing you're outgrowing someone or something, because looking at what you're dealing with, the Empress card, that represents growth, tremendous growth at that. So Aquarius, I feel like you've come to the conclusion of like, okay, I have a deep history with someone or something, but I just don't feel like I want this history to be a part of my future. I'm not in resonance with this anymore. It could be a person, it could be a situation. However, though, you're realizing you've outgrown someone or something, right? Looking at the outcome here for you, Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune marks the ending of a cycle so that a new cycle, a new journey can begin. Aquarius, I think this week marks the week where you realize you've outgrown them, or you've outgrown a situation, or you've outgrown your job, etc. You've outgrown something. And it's going to become very apparent for you, despite the deep-rooted history you have. You know, maybe you've had a friendship for many, many years. Despite those years and despite that history, maybe it's not what you want to be a part of your future. Maybe you've worked a job for 15 years, but you don't want this to be a part of your future as well. So despite the history's there, but it's not what you want to carry out to the future. So I feel like you're recognizing you've outgrown someone or something, and it's time to move on. All right. So take that, of course, if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't here, Aquarius. But thank you for tuning in here anyhow. Much love and appreciation here to you guys. Okay. All right, y'all. We did our air, we did our water, and we did our fire. Let's jump on into our earth signs, and let's go ahead and get a pop in here with the birthday peeps and see what's going on here for the lovely Virgo gang. So let's see what we got going on here, baby. What energy and insight, please, is coming on through here for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next in the next week. What do we got going on for the zodiac sign here of Virgo? Moving throughout the rest of this week, Virgos, I want to give you guys a very happy birthday. Hope you're doing great, and I hope your season's been pretty damn well. Let's see what we got going on, though, man. Team Virgo. Overall energy coming into play here for you is going to be the Four of Cups. You might be dealing with a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here a Three of Pentacles. What you're dealing with here, Team Virgo, we have here a Three of Swords in reverse, and looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Five of Cups in the reverse position as well. So Virgos, let's go ahead here and see what's up. I do feel like things are working out better for you by not communicating or talking to somebody. Four of Cups is all about not communicating, pretty much kind of ignoring a person or a situation. I think right now that's what's working out for you quite swell. I mean, looking at what you're dealing with here, Three of Swords reversed, you know, this is kind of like having a lack of concern or a lack of care. Like, you've moved on. Like, your heart no longer, I'm hearing, belongs to another person or belongs to another situation. You've gotten to the point where it's like, I just don't care, and I feel better being disconnected from that particular person or situation. So you are feeling a lot better without someone or something. And that's becoming very apparent here throughout your week. Looking at the outcome, Five of Cups reversed, I wouldn't be surprised if you fully move on from a person or a situation this week. I think you've hit the point where ignoring someone has actually become more of a comfort than anything. It's actually become exactly what you feel is the best option going forward. You don't want to be connected to somebody. I almost kind of feel like you were tuning somebody out at first because maybe they were tuning you out, and maybe you were trying to give somebody a taste of their own medicine. But I think that in return, you've realized, I actually like life without them, or I actually like life without this situation or this job, etc. You feel better without someone. Maybe you never thought previously you would, but now having the experience without them, you're seeing it's a whole different story. It's like, wow, I actually do feel better without them. So with that being said, I'm keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward. I might not have thought that previously. However, now that I am separate from them, it feels pretty damn good. Okay, so Virgo, that's what I'm seeing showing up for you. If that's your resonating story, cool. If not, no worries. But thanks, guys, for watching. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have done, guys, our first batch of zodiacs for the night. We're going to be hopping into batch number 2 momentarily, okay? Hey-o, look who it is, baby. What's up, JD? Haven't seen you in a minute, girl. I hope you're doing great. Thank you so much for stopping on by. Jennifer, you are cracking me up tonight in the comment section. Anyhow, though, guys, quick short break, and then we'll hop on into batch number 2, okay? Thank you, everybody, for stopping in tonight, man. Really missed y'all. Appreciate you being here. Got some September readings coming up for you guys, so do stay tuned on that as well. I've explained already in the beginning, guys, this is a weekly, so I won't be doing any more lives for the rest of the week, but next week I should be back to schedule, all right? So definitely keep that in mind. All right, though, y'all. We did start out here with water today. We already touched base here with our Cancer, so let's go ahead and hop into Scorpio and see what we got going on, okay? All right, baby. What insight and information, please, is going to be showing up here for Team Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on in throughout the rest of the week. What do we got going on here for Scorpios, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus from the 10th through the 16th. Scorpios, what is your main situation? Overall energy coming into play for you guys this week is going to be the Two of Wands, having to make a choice. Could be a bit of a tough choice or a difficult choice showing up here for some of you, so do keep that in mind. Looking at the current energy, King of Cups here. What you're dealing with, Scorpio, we have here a Queen of Swords, and looking at the outcome for you guys is going to be the Three of Wands in the upright position. So, Team Scorpio, let's see what is up with you. Two of Wands showing up here, King of Cups showing up here as well. I think right now there is a compassionate situation showing up here. You have compassion on one hand and you don't at the same time. You don't on the other hand, okay? For some sort of person. Yeah, I think right now you are confused on whether or not you want to cut someone off or continue to hear them out. It could be anybody. It could be a family member, a friend, a lover, so it doesn't have to be specifically romanticized, but I think you're having a tough time. Like, do I really stay with this person? Do I continue to ride it out? Do I continue to give them another chance, or do I move on? Because it's getting pretty hard to hear somebody out when they keep saying the same old story, but you're not seeing results. Remember, results are always going to, actions are always going to speak louder than words. And I think this person's spoke a ton of times, but there's been a lack of action to make up for it. And I think that you're getting to your breaking point on how much more trust can I invest in someone to not see them change. You know, Scorpio? And I feel like this is probably more or less in the friendship side of things. It could be in the romantic side too, but you're having a difficult time here. It's like you're trying to be compassionate about somebody. You're trying to give somebody the benefit of the doubt, but it's like, how many times can I continue to do that, right? So this week is going to be a week here where you have to decide, is it time to cut them off? Or is it time for me to move? Is it time for me to cut them off, or is it time for me to continue to forgive them and give them that next chance? Right, Scorpio? So that's what your week comes down to. I think you're probably not talking to somebody at this moment in time either. You know, you're definitely taking time here alone to decide, but you're at that breaking point. What do I do? If I can give you any best advice, action does speak louder than words. And if the person you're dealing with is coming back around to you consistently with the same old story, but not making up for it in change, maybe they need to see what it's like to not have you. Maybe they need to feel your absence. Maybe they need to recognize that you're not going to give them chance after chance, and that the thin ice they're walking eventually is going to crack. Because you're at that point where the thin ice is cracking, right? So I would say it might be best here to not be so open for that third, fourth, fifth, or sixth chance, and maybe give this person the opportunity to finally see, hey, I messed up. Maybe I do actually have to change, okay? So I would leave it at that. Take it if it resonates, Scorpio. Leave it if it doesn't. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Much love and appreciation to you. So let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have finished up, guys, our water. We're going to hop back on into our fire. Getting on into the fire signs, let's go ahead and take a look here, everybody, at the lovely and amazing Sagittarius gang and see what we got going on here, baby. What insight and info is popping on through here for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? In the next week or so, what do we got going on, guys, for the Zodiac here, Saggy? Moving into the next week. What's going on, Nolas Tarot? How are you? Thank you so much for stopping by tonight. All right, Team Sagittarius, one more shuffle coming on into play for you, and we'll see what we got going on. Sagittarius, overall energy, 10 of Cups in reverse here. Taking a look at the current energy for the week, 9 of Swords. What's going on, baby? Taking a look here at what it is you're dealing with. We have here a Hierophant card, and taking a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the Star card in the reverse position as well. Interesting. Sagittarius, couple different signs. You could be dealing here with a Taurus. You could possibly be connecting here with a Aquarius as well. I feel like for you guys, 10 of Cups reversed, 9 of Swords in the upright, there's a lot of dissatisfaction coming into play right now. I feel like what you're dealing with is the energy of commitment. It's the energy of dedication, but you don't feel like your efforts are being recognized. And that right now is making you wonder, Am I even in the right place? Am I with the right person? Am I at the right job? Do I have the right friends if all my efforts aren't being recognized or appreciated? It's a very valid question to ask. I've been in places before in my life. I've been at a job before in my life where I asked myself that question every day. I came in and I said, are my efforts even recognized? Do they even care for the things that I do for them, right? And I've been that way in relationships too, where I've asked myself that question, do they care at all? Am I recognized? Am I valid? Do they see what I do for them, right? So it's a very valid question. And I think that it's best to be a bit direct with this. I feel like if you don't feel like your efforts are being recognized, maybe you should talk to the person and say, hey, this is how I'm feeling. Do you see what I do for you? Because remember, that directness gets answers. So I feel like if you communicate how you're feeling to whoever you're dealing with, you're going to see the answer. And it's not necessarily going to come from the words, but it's going to come from the body language and the action they decide to take afterward. So this is a great thing this week for you guys to do. If you haven't been feeling appreciated, if you haven't been feeling like your efforts are recognized, I highly recommend bringing it to the attention of the specific person in question and pay very close attention to A, their body language, and B, their actions afterwards. Forget the words. If this is your work and you don't feel like your boss appreciates you, communicate that to your boss. See what happens afterwards. How do they treat you? Stalk a little bit. Are they running off to the other managers talking shit about you? Or are they genuinely taking your concern in and wanting to make a difference? If you're feeling this way with your partner, see if your partner makes any changes after that conversation. If there's none, you're going to have your answer. Because once again, like I said in prior readings today, actions will always speak louder than words. Period. That will always be the fact. So for any Sagittarian that's kind of dealing with this type of situation, I understand how upsetting it is. I understand how unfulfilling it is. And you deserve to be in an environment where people do appreciate you, people do see you, people do hear you. The last thing you want to feel is an outsider in a relationship, in a workplace, in a family, right? So what I would say here is get direct. This is not the time to be indirect, but the time to be direct, because by doing that, it's going to get you that answer you need. And based upon the answer, you have the choice to do whatever you may will, right, moving forward. However, getting that answer first is going to be what's going to help you figure out what comes next. So I think directness in the situation is really going to help. Of course, it's totally up to you. Use your discernment on what you feel is best, okay? I love you, Sagittarius. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for tuning on in here, baby. So we've done our fire, we've done our water. Let's hop back into the air signs, and let's go ahead, everybody, and take a look here at the Libra gang. Let's see what we got going on. What insight and information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Moving on in throughout the 10th to the 16th. What do we got going on here for Libra this weekend, everybody? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout the 10th to the 16th. Let's see what's up here, Team Libra. Overall energy for you guys, 8 of Cups coming into play. Taking a look at the current energy for the week, we have here the 9 of Pentacles. What you're dealing with here, Libra, Knight of Pentacles. Hello, looking at the outcome for you, 7 of Wands. Libra, standing your ground with that 7 of Wands. Interesting. You have the confidence this week to walk away from something. Could be a job, could be a person, could be anything, but you have the confidence that you're okay on your own. I think this week is teaching you that you don't need someone or something. You don't need anything but yourself. Don't be afraid to embrace the lone wolf energy this week, because I think you're going to recognize that being on your own, you can do anything. You don't need anybody to help get you to where you need to go. All you've ever needed was yourself. And that's going to be a pretty massive realization, I feel, coming into play here for you moving throughout your week, okay? So I really like that energy, and it's incredibly true. At the end of the day, you know, the person who's with you from the moment you're born to the moment you part is you. You're always going to have yourself. And if you learn to rely on yourself, if you build confidence within yourself, you can do and achieve anything. You know, looking at what you're dealing with here, Knight of Pentacles. I feel like slowly but surely, you've really been starting to recognize that I need to be more supporting of myself. I think slowly but surely you've been recognizing I need to focus on recognizing I don't need X, Y, and Z or A, B, and C, because I can do this all on my own. And looking at the outcome here being the 7 of Wands, once again, kind of a card of empowerment here, a card of saying, okay, I'm going to sit firm in my decision making. And I think your decision making this week is, you know what? I think I'm good on my own. I don't need anybody for what I plan to do or what I'm prepared to do. I feel like maybe in the past you felt like you've needed people. Maybe in the past you felt like you've needed love from others, or you felt like you've needed money from others, or you felt like you've needed attention from others. But it's realizing if I want to grow and succeed, I can do it on my own. I don't need other people to really help guide me to that next step. So it's an interesting read. I feel like there's definitely more to it that I'm not picking up on. There is some sort of empty space in the reading that I feel needs to be filled. So if that comes up, I will definitely portray that message for you. But yeah, I think you're walking away here from a person, place, or thing. You have the confidence in yourself this week to be able to do something on your own. Okay? I love that for you. Beautiful. Yeah, don't feel afraid to do that, man. At the end of the day, Libra, from the moment you're born to the moment you part, you will always have yourself. Never lack the confidence in the ability of what you can do, because you are so much more capable than you will ever know. Okay? Let this week be empowering. Bring in that self-empowerment and realize you can do anything you put your mind to. Okay? I love you, Libra. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you, and have a spectacular week, guys. Appreciate you tuning on in. So we have done the air, water, and fire. Up next will be our earth signs. Real quick, hey, what's up, Tex? How's it going? Caught the live after all. Hey, Ant, hey, mods, and hey, chat. Hope you're doing well. Likewise, and right back at you, brother. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Daniel Vasquez says, these readings are giving me gas. Joke. Trying to make you laugh on live recording. There you go. Well, I appreciate you giving me a good little laugh there, Daniel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's up, Fawn? Appreciate you being a member for the past 34 months. You friggin' rock. You said Libra's on point, realizing I'm good on my own. For sure. I think that, I've had moments in my life too where I thought I needed certain people to be successful, or I thought I needed certain things that were exterior to me to be successful, but I had to go within. I think that was the missing component I wanted to give to the Libra reading, is that everything external is a bonus. Everything you want lives and starts within you, right? So if you can rely on figuring that feeling or finding that feeling you desire within you first, you can create whatever you want. For example, a lot of people are actively seeking love, but they are actively lacking that same love within themselves. And when you can't love yourself, it's very hard to love someone else. So if you were to find that love first within you, it would be so much easier to have others love you and to be able to love another, right? So finding those things within yourself first is incredibly empowering, and it makes you realize you don't need these external things when you're always going to have it within you 100%. But regardless, yeah, definitely something to keep in mind, man. All right. Anyhow, though, guys, let's get back into it. We're going to jump into the Earth. We've already touched base with our Virgo, so we're going to go check out Capricorn next, okay? So give me a couple seconds, and we'll jump on into the Cappies. All right, guys. Team Capricorn, let's see what we got going on here for your week ahead, man. Hopefully some fantastic stuff. What insight and information, please, do we got showing up here for Cappy? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Moving throughout the week here of the 10th through the 16th. What's going to be in store here for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Zodiac throughout the 10th to the 16th. Team Capricorn. One last and final shuffle is coming on into play for you, and we'll see what we got going on. Capricorn, overall energy for you guys is going to be the Hangman in reverse. I like it. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the Nine of Swords, what you're dealing with, guys. We have the King of Cups, and looking at the outcome for you, we have the Tower. I think you're overcoming some kind of funk. If you've been in a funk for the past week, or if you feel like this week you've kind of been in a bit of a funk, you're overcoming it this week. I definitely feel like you're going to have a pretty eye-opening moment that makes you realize what I'm upset about, I don't need to be upset about going forward, What I felt stuck on, I don't need to be stuck on that. I think you're having a realization that what's been frustrating you, upsetting you, angering you, etc., is not something you have to continue empowering and giving energy to, right? Maybe you've been upset about somebody's choice actions. Well, at the end of the day, I don't need to let those choice actions affect me if I no longer choose to allow that person to be involved with me, right? At the end of the day, if a situation happened, if I'm not going to worry about it in a year's time from now, then why bother worrying about it today, right? I remember when I was a lot younger, I heard that quote, and I remember I did something embarrassing on a specific day, and then I remember telling myself, if I'm not going to think about this in a year's time, then why worry about it today? By the way, that was a massive game changer for many things in my life. It's a very true statement. You know, if you're not thinking about it in a year's time, why even fucking trip about it today, you know? So Capricorns, I feel like for many of you this week, it's going to be a time where you have an eye-opening experience that it's time to no longer be bothered by something, and you're becoming incredibly unbothered. You know, you're definitely changing your emotional state here with the King of Cups. I think you're going to have a week here where you're very compassionate and understanding with yourself, and you're going to purge and go through the motions and release a lot that you've needed to. However, once you go through this process of purging and releasing, no longer are you carrying this energy with you to the forefront going forward. This is about letting go. I'm no longer going to be disturbed. I'm no longer going to be bothered. I'm no longer going to be upset. I'm going to realize the situation for what it is, recognize that it doesn't serve me and that it doesn't serve my energy, and I'm going to move the heck on because I'm done being stuck. Maybe some of you are done being stuck on stupid, okay? But whatever, whether or not you're stuck on stupid, you're going to be done being stuck on this situation. You're realizing I deserve better, and there's so much more I could be doing right now with my focus, and I want to redirect that focus onto something wonderful rather than this situation. I'm done letting this situation control me. I'm done empowering this person or situation. Okay, very beautiful, Capricorn. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Thank you guys though for tuning in. Much love, and much love of course, and much appreciation to you. Okay, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have done the beautiful Capricorn. We finished up our second batch of signs. We're gonna get on into our last batch here shortly, guys. Okay, so final four are coming. Jocelyn said, thank you, Aunt. This Cappy's been through the ringer. Healthcare is so rough. Have to be mentally tough lately. For sure. And you know what? I'm definitely hoping that changes. It's it's pretty rough out there for a lot of people, so I totally understand where you're coming from, but wishing you the best of luck in that department. But at the end of the day, being mentally tough gets you very, very far. So remember, if you can overcome challenges mentally, you will overcome those challenges in the physical realms as well. So continue to stay as strong as you can, because as rough as it may be for you right now, it won't be that rough forever. Things do improve, okay? So that's something to always remember for sure. All right, guys. Real quick though, before we go ahead and continue, I'm just gonna take a short break, guys. I just want to grab one thing real quick, and then we'll go ahead and continue with our final four momentarily. So thank you guys for being here. If you're enjoying the video, hit the like button, and I will be right back, y'all. Thank you very much. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love, 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 fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love. Fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. All right, guys, we are back. Thank you for your patience. I was looking around for a spare battery because I noticed that the camera's about to go out. The light went out, so it's not CancerMoonsTarot if there aren't technical difficulties. So I got to get that battery recharged. But anyhow, we're just going to continue front camera, mano y mano. But let's get back into it, guys. And we're going to jump back into our water. So we did Scorpio, we did Cancer, Pisces. You guys are up. Let's see what we got going on here for the fish, okay? What insight and information, please, is going to be coming on through here for the zodiac sign of Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next week or so, what's going to be going on for the zodiac sign here of Pisces, moving throughout the 10th through the 16th. Let's go ahead here and check it out. Team Pisces, what do we got going on here for the fish? Overall energy for you guys is going to be the Ace of Swords in reverse. You might be connecting here possibly with an air sign like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Taking a look into the current energy, we have here the Magician in reverse. What you're dealing with, Piscean, we have here the Sun in reverse. Interesting. And having a look at the outcome, Pisces, King of Pentacles in the upright position too. Pisces, you start out here with an Ace of Swords reversed, and then you're pairing that here to the Magician in reverse as well. It does seem to me like for your week ahead, you seem a little bit disconnected from the idea of showing up. I think that you're kind of wanting to pull back, and it feels like pulling back more so in a very physical nature. You could be kind of like drifting off into space a little bit, in the sense of like you could be very detached mentally this week from some people, but I feel like physically too, you're kind of just not wanting to show up. I think you've been wanting to go in recluse, wanting to go in hermit mode, wanting to enjoy more time to yourself is what it feels like. Okay. I'm kind of picking up on the vibes of just like right now, maybe I'm realizing I'm not happy, and in order for me to fix that, I need to go within, because within is where I'll find my abundance. It's where I'll find my light again. It's where I'll find everything I need to get back to being recharged, happy, and ready to go. And I think water signs are very similar in that retrospect, right, Pisces? Because for me as a Cancer, I know that when I'm going through it, when I'm feeling upset and not so happy, I like that isolation. I like spending time with myself. I like recharging in my own energy, because I'm not picking up or dealing with everybody else's energy, but I'm in my own. And I'm working through what I need to work through, and I'm getting myself ready to lift myself back up again, because I've learned how to do that so well. You know, and it's not that I don't accept others lifting me up too, but I like to lift myself back up, because knowing that I can do it, everybody else's positive energy is just a bonus, right? And I think that's what your week is all about. It's like, hey, I might be realizing right now I'm not the most happiest in the world, that maybe I got some shit going on. Maybe I'm going through it. However, though, I'm going to do what I can to bring myself back up into that high vibrating energy. And maybe it's going to be a lot more easier for me to do that being in the company of my own self, rather than being around so many different energies and picking up on all those energies, right? That could be a little bit distracting from your plan on how to get your vibration risen, okay? So yeah, that's the vibe I'm feeling here for you. Just a little bit of disconnection. I want to be in hermit mode, but it's for me, and it's for putting myself in a better space, and I think that alone time is going to serve you well. So of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, Pisces, but I think that that's kind of the best move for you, and I will always urge everybody on this channel to do what's best for you. So if you feel like that's the case, enjoy this time, Pisces. Enjoy being in hermit mode. Come back out when you're ready, and enjoy raising your vibration and doing what you got to do. Okay? All right, my beautiful fish. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thanks, guys, for tuning on in. So we have done all the water signs. Let's go ahead and hop back on into our fire and see what's popping here for the Ram fam, baby. What insight and information is coming on through here for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours, everybody. Sorry, not the next 24, throughout the next week. What do we got going on here for our Aries peeps? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout the 10th to the 16th. Aries, let's see what we got going on here for your week. Overall energy of the week is going to be the Four of Cups in reverse. Taking a look here at the current energy of the week, we have here the Two of Swords in reverse, looking at what you're dealing with. Ace of Cups in the upright. Taking a look here at the outcome for you is a Three of Wands in reverse. Aries, what do we got going on here for you? Four of Cups reversed here. Two of Swords reversed here. You're very adamant here about not paying attention to someone or something. You're very adamant about tuning out a person or a situation. So that's what I'm feeling coming into play for you. You're tuning someone or something out. You're adamant about doing it. You are not switching up whatsoever. Looking at what you're dealing with here, Ace of Cups, the card of fulfillment, the card of love, the card of happiness. I think right now you're just pursuing new things. I feel like that's what the Ace of Cups means. You're pursuing something more fulfilling, something better on the horizon. You're not going back, you're not reverting, you're moving forward. And in order to do that, you have to be willing to not go back to the past, but only continue to reach out to what you have in front of you in the present moment and in the future. Looking at the outcome, Three of Wands reversed. I'm done waiting on somebody. You know what I feel like's happening here, Aries? And I've seen this very similar energy many, many times tonight. You're not going back to the past because you're not waiting for someone or something to change when you've already changed, right? That vibration doesn't match anymore. You've outgrown a person. If you've already changed and you're waiting for somebody to catch up, they are not on the same vibrational resonance as you, and that's why you are having a difficult time waiting for them, because chances are they're not ready to get on your level. I've had many moments in my life where I've wanted people to catch up to me, and then I realized they're not going to, because they're not ready to catch up to me. They're not in the same place I'm in. We're not in the same vibrational resonance, and that's okay. They're on their own journey, and that's fine, but I'm on my journey, and I can't be waiting for somebody to catch up when I want to keep on moving forward, right? And I think that that's what this week is all about, and that's definitely what this week is teaching you. I've waited for so long for somebody to match the vibe, to move forward with me in the direction that I'm going, but it's not that I'm waiting for them, it's that they aren't going in that same direction. And I'm realizing that now is the truth. So with that being said, 3 of Wands reversed, I need to stop waiting. Ace of Cups, I need to go after the fulfillment. You know, when you ascend, when you move forward, when you level up, you don't always take everybody with you, and recognize that that's okay. But don't keep yourself stuck hoping that they can come along for the ride. This ride may just be the only ride for you when they have an entirely, different roller coaster in their life, right? 100% Aries. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Appreciate you tuning in though, guys. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, everybody, okay? Real quick, what's going on, Blair? You said, oh my God, I haven't watched CancerMoonsTarot in years. So happy to see the family has grown. Thank you. Well, welcome back. Really, really appreciate that. Yeah, every now and then some peeps come on back and return, and I really appreciate you guys for coming back and, making an appearance. It means a lot to me. So thank you very much, Blair, for coming in. It means a lot. Marlene said that part. Yeah, that part's super important, right? Not everybody is meant to be on the same ride as you. They have their own separate roller coaster. It's very true. It's very true. Can't take everybody with you to the next side, okay? All right, though, guys. Water's done. Fire's done. Up next will be our air, and we'll be checking in with the Geminis here shortly, okay? Hey, what's going on, Tonia Jones? You said thank you. You're a favorite. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Healing Hearts said, I hope you're all having a fabulous week. You too. Appreciate you, Healing Hearts, for being here tonight, okay? All right, guys. Jumping back into it. Gemini, what do we got going on here for ya? Team Gems, how you guys doing? The retrograde is pretty much over. How are you recovered? What insight and information, guys, do we got showing up here for Gemini this week? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, throughout the 10th to the 16th. What do we got going on here for ya? All right, Team Gemini. Overall energy coming into play for you is going to be the King of Wands in the upright position. You might be dealing here possibly with a fire sign like an Aries, Sag, or Leo. Coming into the current energy, Moon card in reverse, what you're dealing with here, Gemini, we have here the Ace of Wands, and looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Chariot in the upright position as well. Could be connecting with a Cancer, could be connecting with a Pisces here too, so take those two if they resonate. However, King of Wands showing up here, Moon card showing up here in reverse, I feel like you've been very focused on something, but it's almost like you're trying to get yourself to like something, but you're so emotionally detached from it. Does that make sense? Like, I've had moments in my life where, like, I've really wanted to like somebody, but I just can't. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I just don't like you. Like, I've been there. And I feel like you're there, okay? So, Gemini, I don't know. Maybe it's somebody at work. It's like, I'm trying to like them. Everyone's, like, raving about fucking Jackson over here, but I just don't fuck with Jackson, right? Guys, it's okay to not fuck with Jackson. It's okay to not like everybody. Sometimes you just don't connect with their energy, and that's okay. It doesn't mean that you hate them. It doesn't mean that you wish the worst for them. It just means you just don't vibe with them, and that's fine, So I feel like you've been trying to like someone or even something. Maybe you've been trying to like a video game that your friends rave about. It's like, I just don't like it. Or a movie. I'm sorry, I'm just not into it. That's okay. This week I feel like you have been trying to push yourself to feel something you just can't. For some of you, maybe here's an ex trying to come back into your life, and it's like, I'm trying to explore those feelings I used to have for him, but I just don't feel that way now. And this is going to be the week of that acceptance, where it's like, as much as I want to like him, or as much as I want this thing in front of me, it's just not what I want. There's something else out there in the future for me that I'm much more excited about. If this person or situation doesn't excite me in the way that I'm seeking excitement, then that means there's something else out there. Looking at the outcome, the Chariot, it's time to go find it and explore it rather than try to get myself to accept or settle for less than what I actually want. Yeah, Gemini, for sure. Don't settle for less. Don't settle for less. I think you're really trying here, but it's not what you want. And that's okay. You know, so like I said, it could be an ex coming back. Maybe you're trying, maybe you really want to be happy with them again, but you just can't. Maybe you really want to like Jackson at work, but you just can't. Maybe you really want to like a certain food, but you just can't. Who knows? Don't try to force yourself to feel any different than you do. Your natural feelings are your natural feelings for a reason. Accept them and trust them for what they are and move forward. You know, there's something else out there that's more exciting, and I think you want to be able to go explore it, if you will, okay? All right, Gemini, interesting. Not the reading I thought you would have, but take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. May resonate with like a very small few because it was a little bit of out there or odd, but appreciate you, Gemini, for coming in here. Anyhow, do have a fantastic rest of your week. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, baby. So we have done, guys, all of the water, all the fire, all of the air. We're going to get on into our last but our not least zodiac of the night, and we're going to see what's popping in here for our lovely and amazing Taurus gang. Let's see what's popping in here for the bulls, okay? What insight and information, please, is showing up here for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming into the next week or so. What do we got going on here for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout the 10th to the 16th of September. Team Taurus, one more shuffle coming into play for you, and we shall see what we got going on. Team Taurus, overall energy is a 10 of Wands. You could be connecting here potentially with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. Showing up here in the current energy, we got here the 6 of Cups. What you're dealing with, Taurus, King of Pentacles in reverse, and looking at the outcome for you is going to be a Page of Pentacles in the upright position. Interesting. Taurus, I think right now you start off this week, 10 of Wands, 6 of Cups, feeling a little bit burdened by your past. I definitely feel like there are some things about your past that you haven't really healed from yet. And it kind of feels like you're beating yourself up about things that have happened in the past. And it's like, I don't know, I just feel really uncomfortable in the present moment with the way that things have played out previously. There's something on your mind about the past, and it's bugging the shit out of you. But at the end of the day, you can't go forward if you can't let go. Remember that statement. You can't go forward if you can't let go. Your past does not define who you are today. You get to wake up and choose who you want to be. You get to wake up, and if you want to be an entirely fucking different person, you can be. Despite what's went down or despite what's happened, that reality is yesterday and it's not today. So for any Taurus right now who's feeling very burdened by the past, you know, I fucked up here and I fucked up there and it led me here. Okay, it led you to where you are today. What can you do to lead yourself somewhere better for your future? I can't tell you guys how many times I've beat myself up with, man, why did I do this, that, and the third? Because now, because of all that, I'm here, and being here right now fucking sucks, and I'm unhappy, and I'm miserable. Okay, shit fucking happens. I was unhappy as fuck. I made shitty mistakes. Now I'm more unhappy than where I was prior. Then what am I going to do? Continue to have a series of mistakes to create more unhappiness? Or am I going to decide to say, okay, what can I do now to make life better? What can I do today to be a better person or be a different person or be a happier person? What can I do to set myself up for success? If I'm holding on to all the past mistakes I've made, I'm just going to repeat those same mistakes because that's the energy I'm choosing to sit in. And when you sit in energy, it fucking repeats on that cycle over and over and over again. But when I decide to let that shit go and say, that's not who I'm going to be today, and I'm going to show up and be a different person, I'm going to create a different energy. That energy is going to create a different cycle. That different cycle is going to create a different outcome. Right? And we're going to keep on moving in a new direction. So it's not about what you've done to get to where you are today. It's about what you're going to do today to get to where you actually want to fucking be tomorrow. Right? And it's going to have to be that first step, Page of Pentacles, that you need to take, Team Taurus. It's about that first step. Stop beating yourself up because of what you've done that has gotten you to where you are. Fuck where you are. Where do you want to be? Let's start focusing on that today and getting all your ducks in a row to get to where you actually want to be instead. Because what you do today is what actually makes a difference, not what you did yesterday. and not what you're gonna do in 50 years from now, okay? Super dramatic saying 50 years, but y'all get the gist and y'all get the point, okay? So focus up on what you got to do today. There's a reason they call it the present moment, because the present is a gift, and that gift is the opportunity to change your direction and course of your life in any way, shape, or form you'd like. All right, Taurus, I love you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but I hope you're feeling motivated to stop beating yourself down and instead start uplifting yourself, dude. Today's a new day. Let's make new shit happen, okay? All right, beautiful Taurus gang. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for tuning on in. And with that all being said, everybody, guys, thank you all very much for coming out here to today's weekly reading. I really appreciate it. I want to kind of like brief you guys real quick before I leave on a couple of things. I did this weekly read because it's going to be a super hectic week for me. I'm not going to be able to come out on live, but I do have September readings coming out for you guys, so stay tuned. So I just wanted to let you guys know, weekly read, no daily reads. This will be the only live stream of the week. Another thing that I want to let you guys know about is I'm having a 25% discount sale for all of September on 15-minute personal readings. So if you want to head over to CancerMoonsTarot.com and purchase yourself a 15-minute personal reading with me at checkout, you can use code POPPIN24. That's going to be POPPIN 24 at checkout for that 25% off discount. Enjoy it, guys. Take advantage of it if you want a reading with me. It'll be lasting all September long, okay? From now until the 30th, all right, guys? All right, though, everybody. I love you guys dearly. It has sucked not being able to be here as much as I'd like. I know you guys are missing me and I'm missing you. And I know it sucks that I'm not coming around as much as I used to. You know, I got a lot of shit going on in life, unfortunately, and I'm just out here grinding my ass off every day. So just know that I'm not forgetting you guys. I love you guys. And I appreciate everybody who still shows up, you know? You guys, in an instant, if you wanted to, could say, you know what? Ant doesn't come around anymore. Forget about it, right? But you still show up. And I appreciate you and I love you for that. So I just want to give you a thank you from the bottom of my heart for still sticking around. It means a lot, okay? With much love and appreciation to all of you, I wish you a wonderful week and a wonderful night, and I will catch you all in the next video. Guys, take care and have yourselves a good one. Later, everybody, and peace. Been fighting